For a first-time investor, what sort of fundamentals do they need to consider as they approach the investment journey?
Any lending, whether it be owner-occupied purchasing or investment lending, comes down to two fundamental ratios. One of them, I'm sure people will have heard of it, is the loan-to-value ratio, or LVR. And that's basically a function of how much you want to borrow divided by the value of the property. So that's the first thing that people need to consider. And in most times, you're looking to go to approximately 80%, well, 80% of the value of the property is a good benchmark for what the sort of funds you might need to complete, because that helps you avoid what's called mortgage insurance, lender's mortgage insurance, which comes into play after 80%. But you can borrow at above that, you can go all the way up to 95%, and that helps people who do have maybe restricted savings. So the other important ratio is the debt servicing ratio. Most people think of it as borrowing capacity, but it's essentially a ratio of how much do I want to borrow divided by how much can I demonstrate that I can borrow. And that basically tells the bank two things. It tells them, well, how much comfort is there in terms of equity and how much comfort is there in terms of borrowing capacity. And the stronger those two ratios are, the more likely you are to get a loan.